And he said, no, she didn't say anything. And I said, oh, well, I admitted that I liked you and had a crush on you. And she flipped out about it. And he was like, you have a crush on me? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he goes, you did or you do? And I said, well, do? And he said, well, why wouldn't you say anything? And I said, she's upset. She doesn't like the fact that I like you. And I just felt like and I was honest with him. I told him, I said, I just felt like she was treating me like trash after I told her that. And I just felt the need to walk away. Like, I don't need a friend like that. Like, I wouldn't treat her like that. And I don't really remember what was said going back and forth after that, but we did start talking like more regularly, like joking around and stuff. And we did eventually, and I'm not lying, like I really don't remember what was said back and forth. And I got rid of those texts a long time ago because I don't hold on to things like that. That's not who I am. And eventually I got my driver's license. I finally got my driver's license at the age of 29. Woohoo. And I think it was in October actually when I got my car and I got my license all on the same day. And I texted him to tell him, like I finally got my license, da, 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 da. And he said something like, "Oh, we should meet for like a movie." So we ended up doing that. We ended up meeting and going to a movie. Um, I think just the once. I think it was just the once. We ended up going to a movie and going to dinner afterwards. No, we went out twice because I remember going to dinner at another place. It was just him. It had to have been twice. I think the first time him and I went out, I invited him along with me and my friend, is what it was, my other friend. And the three of us went out together, and then we went out to dinner afterwards. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. Um, and then we did go out again, just the two of us, to a dinner and a movie. Um, and we were supposed to meet, go out again. Well, it ended up being like a month or two out, I want to say. I don't know, because there, like, we would go like weeks, months in between those two dates. So we were supposed to go out. It was the third time, and we had plans for the night. I remember what night. I mean, I don't remember what night it was, but I remember we had plans for a specific night. And what ended up happening was is I got interviewed for a promotion at my job and I didn't get it and I was devastated. And I texted him and said, I'm so sorry, like I have to cancel. Um that I applied for a position and I didn't get it, and I'm just like I can't, like I couldn't even, like I don't even know that I texted him properly because like I was just so like I was heartbroken about that job. And he never texted me back. He never texted me back. And sometimes I can't help but feel that he didn't text me back because she found out and she told him not to. I can't help but feel that she had some kind of hold over him. And I'm not going to lie, being the spiritual person I am, the things that have happened to me in my life, spiritual and otherwise, what I witnessed with her and her behavior in 2022, like I wouldn't be surprised if she, I know it's going to sound crazy, but if she did some magic on him so that he wouldn't be interested, so that she could keep a hold of him. I only say that because I would find out years later, like when her and I started talking again, that he was paying for some of her things, like, like her Netflix or Hulu or, pardon me, I'm pretty sure that he paid for um, her gym membership. There was some kind of hold there. If it wasn't some type of magic, it was something else. I don't know. When she introduced me to the man and I got together with the man, I always had this feeling that I was pretty sure that the two of them weren't working in cahoots together to try and get me to be their third so that they could use me for sex. And sometimes if I wonder if that wasn't true with the other guy too. Because she sure knows how to use men to her advantage. Which is kind of sad. I guess I just don't really look at relationships that way. Don't get me wrong, like, some would probably tell you that I have a cold heart and like I don't know how to love, but the truth is when I realize that something isn't for me, it wasn't meant to be, it's not in my favor, and by that I mean like I'm not being treated well, then I move on and I have no regrets about it. I'm not a codependent person. I don't need to stick it out, for weeks, months, and years, knowing that I'm going to continue to be treated like garbage and I have no say in my own life. I mean, I technically did that for 11 years with the ex husband, and I eventually left that too. Like it just wasn't for me. I don't know. I don't know how she keeps hold of men. I just know that she does because she uses them. She uses them for sex, she uses them for money. This was part 10.